Hey Cinnamon Buns, it's me, Miss MonicaSilvia. It's been a little bit of forever, but I'm back. So never fear, Mama's here. So today's not going to be a very long video because I'm not really in the mood for all this, but I did promise you guys that I would update every Thursday. So if you guys want to see new content every Thursday, come back to my channel, subscribe, like my videos, and just let me know what you want to see, and I'll definitely try to look at the comments and see what you guys want to see, and I'll try my best to do a video for as many people as I can. But besides that, I really hope you guys are enjoying the new content that I'm putting out, and I'm really happy that you guys are accepting me back with open arms, commenting, liking my videos. It just lets me know that you want to see more. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys so much for supporting me, and you guys have no idea how much you mean to me. So anyways, let's get on with the video. Okay, so today I saw a post on Facebook that really triggered my interest. So somebody that I went to high school with shared a status that somebody had wrote saying it was about Bruce Jenner, and I'll do my best to link the post in the description box below if you want to see the post. And it was, you know, your basic bashing on Bruce Jenner, which is whatever, you know, it's fine. But here's where I have my issue. So I'm not going to read the entire thing because it was extremely long. It was maybe like 6 paragraphs. But what the column said basically was along the lines of how this person was obviously a woman who wrote this, and she was a 50-year-old woman, and she was commenting on how there's no possible way that Bruce Jenner could identify as a woman. She continued to say that what are some of the reasons why women are women. So she continued to say things like having children, or, you know, Bruce would never experience these things, like having children or carrying a baby, or you know, like not growing facial hair, getting broke down in the middle of the road and 2 guys come to help you and getting scared because you can't protect yourself, things along those lines. What upset me about the post the most was that I have no issue with people stating their opinions. Everybody has their right to their opinion, and it's perfectly okay. But if you have an opinion, back it up. Don't have an opinion without tact. Because if you have an opinion without tact, then you're basically talking about your opinion because of your own personal agenda, and nobody cares about your personal agenda. You need to talk. If you're going to talk about something, learn about the condition. Learn about both sides of the story so that you can use your knowledge on both sides of the story and say that this is wrong. If you think transsexualism is wrong and Bruce Jenner doesn't identify as a woman, then, you know, back up your story. Now, straight women have this thing, and they have this argument that they always say, well, you're not a woman because you can't have babies. You could never feel what it's like to carry a baby in your stomach. You would never know what it feels like to feel helpless in a situation with men. You don't know how it feels to be taken advantage of by a man. All of these things are fine, but what bothers me is how stupid you can be. Honestly, what about the women who cannot have babies? What about women who are barren? What about women who cannot reproduce naturally? What about women who grow facial hair? What about women who are huge and big and they can protect themselves? What about those women? Because those women were born biologically female. But by you saying that what you think is a representation of what femininity is, because by this method of thinking, you are basically saying that these women who do not fit the stereotypical fantasy of what you think a woman is, you are saying that they aren't women. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's crazy to me. This is the part that gets me the most. You have no idea who this person is. You have no idea about the condition. If you would have looked up the condition of gender dysphoria, you would have known that a lot of scientists have already discovered that gender is in your brain. There is countless studies showing that transsexualism is something that you're born with. It's not necessarily something that you just gain through age. And whatever, if you're saying that Bruce Jenner can't identify as a woman, what is your reason behind that? Because your reason behind that is completely irrelevant, because everything that you're saying, there are biological women out there that don't fit your stereotype. So by saying that, you're saying that those people are not women. Do you understand? So if you say that a woman who cannot have a baby, which is their biggest argument, a woman can have a baby and a woman has a vagina. Those are the two biggest arguments that women have for transgendered people not being women. But the part that I find the funniest is that there are biological women that can't have babies. You're saying that they aren't women, but they are. You do not greet people with your vagina. When you walk around town, you get on the bus, when you go to work, when you live your life day to day, people assume your gender. So if you're walking around and you look like a woman with a vagina or not, they're going to treat you like a woman. Nobody sees your vagina. But think about this. Why do they think you're a woman? Because they're not seeing your vagina, they're seeing your aesthetic. Do you understand that? Like, there has to be something else that defines your gender other than what's between your legs, because nobody sees it. Think of it this way. You're a biological woman and you woke up with a penis one day. You live your life the same way you live it, and you dress the same way, you look the same way. If you were to walk out in public and dress the same way and everything, people will still assume you're female, because that's what you present to the world. Thus proving that gender has nothing to do with your genitalia, because nobody sees it. Nobody sees it. I don't know how else to explain it. If a man woke up with a vagina one day and he were to walk out into the world and present what he's been presenting his rest of his life, people will still assume he is male. Why? It's not because of what's between his legs, because he has a vagina now. So it makes no sense. To me, it's idiotic for you to think that way. But like I said, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, so that's fine. But if you're going to talk about something, at least have the knowledge on the subject to back it up. Because at this point, you're basically making yourself look like an asshole, because you're talking about a topic that you probably don't believe in. Now, this woman probably has a lot of issues in her life, and she's probably somebody who is maybe a Christian and doesn't like transgender people, or gay people for that matter. But this person has a lot more deeper set issues than just this problem. The main thing that I want you guys to understand from this video is you cannot tell somebody how they identify. You can't. There's no possible way for you to tell somebody how they feel. I'm looking in the camera right now and I'm telling you, like, there's no possible way for you to tell somebody how they identify, because you haven't lived their life. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what's going on in their mind. You have no idea what is happening with this person. You cannot tell me that I don't identify as female, because you have no idea. That's like me telling you that you can't identify as female. It makes no sense, because you know you are. Gender is as simple as this. Fuck everything. Fuck boobs and plastic surgery and vaginas and babies. Gender is as simple as you know it or you don't. You know you're a woman or you don't. You know you're a man or you don't. It's as simple as that. erasing everything that belongs to the characteristics of a man and a woman. The bottom line is how you feel up here, because it has a lot to do with your gender. If you feel you are female, then you're probably female. If you feel you are male, then you're probably male. But there are people out there that feel they are female, but were born male. Why is it so hard to believe? You're allowed to feel like you're female and you were born female. You're allowed to think that way. Why can't anybody else think any different way? It's still similar. They're still thinking the same way. It's just not like yours. So you cannot tell people how they identify. People identify, like the word itself is for themselves to understand how they want to go through in the world and navigate as male or female. So I hope I made my point across with this video. I'm not trying to, bash anyone or tell anybody that, that they're wrong or whatever. I'm just letting you guys know my beliefs and how I believe things are. I don't agree with the way that this woman thought, and I found it extremely insulting, and it was, a lot of people have come out of the closet who I thought were so-called friends, posting things about Bruce Jenner in a negative light. And you cannot support somebody just because they pass day to day, and not support somebody because they don't pass day to day. I'm exactly the same as a transgendered person who is not passable. I'm not even passable half the fucking time. Sometimes people know my gender. Like, some people know that I'm transgender. But you cannot have that double standard and say, well, you're okay, you're a different story. That's like, it's ridiculous. Like, you're a different story, so you're cool. But this person looks like this, and that's gross. That's just you cannot even understand it. It doesn't make any sense. So like I said, if you have a topic that you want to talk about, and if it's about gender, great. Bring up your topics and talk about them. But have tact. Have something to put behind your argument and say that this is why it's right. Because if you're just talking, then everybody knows you're talking because of your personal agenda, and you probably just hate people that are gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender. So anyways, that's going to be it for me. Stay tuned for new content every Thursday. Add me on Instagram. I will put the links in the description box down below. On Instagram, I am MissMonicaSilvia 1990. Subscribe to me on YouTube. I am MissMonicaSilvia. Add me on Facebook. MissMonicaSilvia. Oh wait, it's Monica. What is it? Monica.silvia90@gmail.com. I will leave the links in the description box down below. Like I said, by Facebook, you can look me up on email, monica.silvia90@gmail.com. Instagram, you can look up my username, MissMonicaSilvia1990. And here on YouTube, you can look me up by MissMonicaSilvia. I hope you guys are enjoying the new content. I will be putting out a new video on the 21st. I will be taking my camera in with me to my laser hair removal. You guys know that I'm going to be filming. I just have to talk to the people so that I can find out if it's okay for me to bring the camera in. But anyways, I'm really excited for that. So until the 21st, I won't be putting any content out. So it might not be every Thursday. And I apologize for the lighting in this video. It's really late at night, and I didn't get the chance to use the natural sunlight in my videos like I normally do. But other than that, I'll be putting out new content on the 21st. Add me on all my social medias. I'll leave them in the description box down below. Don't forget to subscribe and like the videos. If you like the videos, it lets me know that you want to see more. Like I said in my last video, if I get enough likes on that video, I will leave that video in the description box down below, and it is titled Get Ready With Me. if you leave enough likes on that video, I'll do an eye makeup tutorial on how I do my eye makeup for the day. I have been getting a lot of likes on there, so you know, I definitely am thinking I should just already make that video. But follow me on Facebook and you will be able to see all of the posts that I see, and you'll be able to follow me and see, you know, what I'm doing and keep up with me and all the pictures. And I post videos on Facebook as well. I sometimes post videos that are just strictly on Facebook. My Facebook is strictly for my subscribers. So on my Facebook there will be a lot of videos, but those videos will not be posted here on YouTube. So if you want more of me, you can go to my Facebook page and you'll definitely be able to see that. Anyways, I love you guys so much for watching, and until next time.